afternoon is our 3 p.m. on Tuesday. Today we are talking about Immigrant Entrepreneurs Summit. And we, as a firm, we support this nonprofit organization since 2008. 18 years, many years behind us. And this year we have this June 6th, Minnesota Regional Immigrant Entrepreneur Summit coming up. So I want to, obviously our channel right here is for knowledge sharing. And when we share knowledge with you and teach you how to save taxes, teach you how to do business, and we cannot forget to give you resources that you can learn from others. This IES, Immigrant Entrepreneur Summit, is created from the idea of putting people on the same platform. Even though you're coming from different country, you're starting life in America different from the other people you know, but you all come together, learn from each other, so know how other immigrant business owners are doing and do better yourself. So that's where we are related to nonprofit organization IES, the mission, the vision, and we are in this what we called shared prosperity society. This is where that we want to share our knowledge, share our ideas, share that spirit of sharing and get better together, right? All right. Before I dive into any of the webinars we have online, we talk about our company. Community CPA is one of the biggest sponsor for IES. We sponsor IES ever since IES started. So this is one of our philanthropy, this is one of our belief, and we put our heart to it. CommunityCPA.com is our website, and you can book appointment right here with us, do your tax consultation work, and have us help you to grow your business. And we also have fractional CFO service where we dive into your business deep, and then we give you advice. You bet, we have more than 12,000 clients. We know what we are talking about. And this is our channel on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com, you type Community CPA, you'll find us. We have this round logo that you can see visually. And here has all of our videos that we have done since 2020. So we have been here for a long time, and we have 3 main languages going on here. The English, the Chinese, the Spanish, and the Vietnamese. So 4 different languages. So want to bring your attention to here again. If you want to hear us for all the topic we talked about from the past, you come over here. All right. We are one of the sponsors for 2025 Immigrant Entrepreneur Summit, Minnesota Regional IES. This is on Friday. Today is Tuesday. This is 3 days later on Friday from 8:30 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon. The location there is Base Camp Leadership Center in Fort Snelling, Minnesota. So you on the screen, you see the address, or you can find us on iesusa.org. Of course, you want to go on to register. There's a $35 per registration fee, and that $35 goes a long way. I always say to people that, in life, what really makes difference for you is not about you being brilliant, it's actually you in a brilliant group. You belongs to a brilliant group, then you are brilliant. Just like everyone else, whoever they make their friends, socializing in certain ways, they become certain ways. So come to IES. This type of environment will recharge you for the passion of doing better and for the passion of advancing yourself and also advancing the community you belong to. And I have 2 books on the internet you can purchase, and all of our webinars here, we display no responsibility disclaimer, and just to make sure that you take what you heard from here and digest that to be your own knowledge and use it. All right. So on that day, June 6th, and we start in the morning, 8:30, right? So we have, this is the agenda for that day. So we have the first group of workshop, the seminars coming in at 9:45. So make sure that the opening ceremony, obviously I speak at opening ceremony, and my topic of speaking for June 6th is about shared prosperities, and to kind of understand how small people like us, people don't, you are not in any political positions, you don't make political decisions, even though your vote did count, but obviously you feel powerless in terms of what you have given out to the election as a total. But what we are asking here is actually a shared prosperity understanding to do something powerful within you. And I want to explain that power you have. Maybe you never realize that, but you do have it. So we want to make sure that we, as a business people, we want to grow our business. That's under your power grid. You're supposed to be able to handle your business and run it. And then we want to make sure that you know you have a power to use your money certain ways. You should use your money to support the business, the people that you want to support. Be selective. Do not go to those companies who openly said they don't support diversity, who openly said they are not hiring people like you to work at their company or be important. And those kind of company, you can turn your head around and focus on only those ones who cares about people like you. Now, in the afternoon, so the workshop starts at 9:45. That's the first round. Actually, I am actually talking in the morning. My topic is related to asset protection for your for your business and for you. You know, obviously right now there's a lot of incidents where one of the parents been deported and you have business to run and you have asset you need to deal with. So how are you protecting your asset in the in this kind of catastrophic event? So it is not something you can predict, but it is something that would happen to you out of blue. So with that said, we all need to know how to protect the asset. Then the second round of webinar coming in at 11. Then we have lunch. We provide lunch to attendees. And during the lunchtime, we have this open panel to answer questions. One of the panel members is also a immigration attorney, and I myself is one of the panel members. So you can see that we're trying to be very useful for you to attend this meeting. And then in the afternoon, we have the third round of seminar. Then we closing for the day at 3:30. So I want to show you this so you know that these are packed agenda to give you the knowledge and to give you the strength so you can continue grow your business and not to be disturbed by what's out there. Sometimes these news out there would not work for you because it doesn't immediately impacting you, but yet bring your spirit down, right? So make you wonder. So you don't want to end up in that situation. These are the keynote speakers at our conference, and you recognize Steve Simon, and he is the Secretary of State of Minnesota. He has been supporting IES ever since IES started in Minnesota. So I want you to take a note of that. And of course, there's Brian McDonald and also Elaine Rasmussen is coming in to speak, and we have their bios on our program. If you log online, you can take a look of who they are, and from there you have expectations of what you will hear. And we, of course, this is the lunch panel, right? This is the lunch panel. We answer tough questions. You get your tough question ready, and we will be sitting there and get that to you. I know most of the people here and myself, and also the Fatumata from the African Development Center. Then you have Javier from the Francis Law Firm. Then you have Juan from media marketing, and Juan has tremendous personal stories, the journey to become American, and he actually in the process of from small business owner to a well-established marketing firm, and he understands how mind works. So he's here, and of course myself, I'll give you tax accounting side of answers all day long, and you just ask me. So these are, again, details of what we talk about during our webinar, and you really want to go online to read the description of the classes so you know how to choose them, because you can only choose one in the same time slot. So you want to choose all 3 time slot, the one that you want to go to. And over here, I will not go into details to lay it out for you, but they are very thought through seminars we want to give you. It's not anything we don't come through to know what you need. So these are everything is what you need as a small business owner. Exhibitors are the people who helps you. Exhibitors are the people who provide service to you, believe in you. That's why they are here in this event. So this is where when we talk about shared prosperities and shared community and supporting each other. And let me give you my point of view. As a business owner, you have 3 responsibilities that you need to process in your everyday work. I'm not talking about you running for offices, or I'm also not telling you go vote for whoever. Those are citizens' responsibility, and you should do that if that is your calling. But what I am talking about here is just as a small business owner. As a small business owner, you have 3 communities that you need to take care of them. If you did all of that, you created an ecosystem around yourself, is you are sharing prosperities. Let me explain. So the first bucket that you really need to care is the people who work with you, work for you. These are employees, staff members, team members, however you call them. But they are the people committed to come to you and work on what your company and want to accomplish. So as a small business owner, it is very easy to kind of go for, thinking of try to save that cost, right? But I want to give you a different thought into this shared prosperity. To be a successful small business owner, you will not go for minimum wages. You will not. Because just like if you want your kid to work for you, you want to give as much as you can, right? And I'm calling every small business owners to give that kind of sentiment to people who are working for you. And I know it is limited. I know that money is limited and you have to balance your bottom line, but just give the heart. Just give the sensations. Just give the intentions. Once you do that, people feel it. They know it. And they work for you, and they work hard for your mission. So this is a community that you have to share your wealth with. So we call that shared prosperity for people work with you, whether it is your contractors, your employees, and anyone that you work day in, day out. The second group of people is the vendors, customers that you have. This group of people is also very important. when you go out to buy things for your business, I want you to exercise your power. You have power. You have power to decide, even though there is $1 cheaper, I would spend my money here for $1 more expensive because this business is the community business. This business and shares my vision and knows what to do in business, so we will spend the money with this business. So make that choice. How you spend money is powerful. Make that choice of where you donate your money, which candidate you support. That's powerful. So this is where the shared prosperity can be a reality when we spend our money meaningfully, every penny. If you have a local grocery store, you have your local shopping place, go to the local small mommy puppy store and support them because they are in your community. That's your third group. That is the community. So you spend money in your community. Don't go online. Don't go online. They don't short of your money. But your community store needed your money. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, small business owners, I want you to hear me. So you start to give the best to your employee and go to the vendors that you're dealing business with. Only choose the one with the head sit on their neck correctly. And then you go for your community stores. People you can see across the street, people you can talk to, and just cut off on everything, anything. You don't even know where your money went. For that, you will create shared prosperity. This is what IES in the way, saying that the shared prosperity coming into this community. You come to IES, we know who you are. You are a bank, we are going to bank with you. And you are a marketing company, we're going to do our marketing with you. So you come to IES and utilize everyone inside of IES. You grow your business strong because capable people are here. Like our firm, Community CPA is not somebody's money dream, so the firm started. Community CPA was literally started by the community. That's why we don't have anyone's name on it. We have community as our last name, community as our first name. So that's how Community CPA came about. There's a lot of companies just like Community CPA, and we should stay strong and helping each other, right? So this is also the sponsors for that IES in Minnesota on June 6th. So you see, presenting sponsor Community CPA. We are the one, and we'll make sure the event goes, regardless, okay? Regardless, if we have no sponsors, Community CPA will be there to support the event going. Stearns Bank, why not bank with Stearns Bank? They are the one. They are the one knows who you are. They come to this kind of event already speak their organization. Then you also have Associated Bank. Why not? Go to Associated Bank. They already tell you they support what we are doing here, and they support people who attend this event. So with that said, right, and the Telemont, Minnesota, and Francis Law Firm, and then you have University of St. Thomas, who are sponsors of the event. All right, now you may say, okay, Ying, so where do I register? You go to iesusa.org, and there on that page, and you go to event, you will find 2025 IES Minnesota. And we also, we have another IES event in Des Moines, which is on November 15. That's a national event. It's the biggest one in the year. So you can save the date on your calendar. That's November 15. That's this one. Saturday, November 15, 2025. That's 18th Annual National IES. All right. So IES is a nonprofit, got formed 18 years ago by 3 immigrant business owners. The agenda was very clear. All we want is to give a one-day crash course to bring business owners who doesn't know so much about business in and out in this country or in this state to learn a crash course of knowledge and be able to do their business properly. And we have been doing that again and again all of these years for 18 years, and about 2,350 companies came out of IES. That is the impact over 18 years. Of course, forming company, getting things started is not the only thing. The thing about IES is that you make that connection, and you make this connection so much to be in line with what you believe. People who doesn't believe in what the name is, they don't show up. So you show up, you are sharing our thought of that shared prosperity and the shared humanity. And this is the places where we get ourselves to be a better person. We get ourselves to be a better business person. We get ourselves to be a better community advocate. So that way, and we can carry on the tradition of being American. This is a real character of being American. All right. You, of course, can get onto our website and click on any of those partners, and we will come to you with technical skills, and you can trust our advice, and we do help you to grow your business bigger. And as 12,000 and more clients have taught us so much more, and we can give our knowledge to you and to give back to the community. All right, our last slide, but not the least, gives you our website address, also to subscribe our channel on YouTube, and as well as Catherine@communitycpa.com email address. Catherine is our marketing manager, and she is the one and plan out what need to be talked about. Friday is IES, so we use this 30 minutes to just give you knowledge of Minnesota IES. Know that we are here to help you to grow, and you cannot grow on your own, and you cannot hide just because things are tough, and you just come out of the darkness, come out of the depression, and come to see people who bring you the light. And see you at IES Minnesota event.